Yo, what's up, Jason? Let everybody get in here for a second. What's up, Kong? Patsy, how you doing? Oh yeah, I am absolutely fantastic. I'm doing great. I am well. What's up, Paul? What's up, Francis? Dennis? MDC? Rachel? What's up? What's up? What's up? How everybody doing? Everybody good? Bless, Lucky. I'm happy to see you. Yeah, I don't go live too often, but I definitely want to. I definitely want to go live a bit more, for sure. For sure. What we hitting on today during the live? I don't know. I don't know. I just had some extra time and was like, you know what? Why not just kick it and chat with the people? You know? I already got the videos ready for today. Those will drop pretty soon. Probably after this live. Florida, so it's always good. Catch you do a live. Yeah. I'm gonna start hopping on live a bit more. I'm gonna try to do it a lot more. Have I been seeing what's going on in Portland? What do you mean with Antifa? Is that what you're talking about? Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, yeah. I've been seeing it. Actually, I posted a little bit, a little piece of some Antifa stuff in yesterday's video. Their little hideout that they have like a couple blocks away from the ICE facility. Should definitely check that video out. And Quifa. It's about to get wild tonight. Chicago looking bad too. What's up, Amy? What do y'all want to get into? Anything in particular? What's trending right now? Let's see. Let's see what's trending. Anything UFC? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. What's my take on Mamdani? Will he win? I'm assuming is what you meant to say. Um, my take on Mom Donnie. Listen, sometimes you gotta let them touch the stove. You know what I mean? We were always taught you don't touch the stove. It's hot. It's hot. But sometimes those intrusive thoughts, like, I wonder if that's what New York City wants to do. It's just gonna have to let them touch the stove so they can see that, yeah, it's hot. It sure is indeed hot. Yeah, Mom Donnie isn't what he claims to be. Like, I think I said this in a video. It's going to go one of two ways. Either everybody that voted for him is eventually going to hate him because he's not going to implement any of the things that he's talking about implementing, or he's actually going to do it and people are going to realize how terrible it actually is. I don't know what, let me check. I don't know if there's been any new polls that have come out. But the last that I saw, I don't even know how to spell it. Mom, is it Mon or Mom? I think it's Mom. Mom Donnie. Yeah, Mom Donnie. Polls. Let's see. Let's see where we at. Let's see. Ooh. Among American-born New Yorkers. This is crazy. So, among American-born New Yorkers, Andrew Cuomo is winning by 11 points. But amongst foreigners, immigrants, yeah, Mom Donnie is easily winning. This guy, I don't know, like, he seems like, he's like a Gavin Newsom type to me. You know, the people who will smile in your face, but talk shit behind your back. You know, like, he seems like one of those types of individuals. Or like with Gavin Newsom, when he shut down his entire state, you know, during the beer bug pandemic. And it was Gavin Newsom. Yeah, Gavin Newsom was out partying and drinking and eating with his friends and family and whoever, while the whole state was basically shut down. He told everybody, hey, no, everybody stay in the house, but he's out having dinner and rubbing elbows with people. It's like, come on, bro, really? Stop it. And once again, that's the guy that wants to be president, which is also crazy. Absolutely wild stuff. But yeah, if New York wants to elect Mom Donnie, then hey, have at it. Have at it. We'll be able to say I told you so pretty soon, I guess. Because the last poll that I saw, he was easily ahead. When was this? This was from the 17th. I don't really like. Let me see if I can find a reputable poll. Overall, what is this?
Nationally again, 2/3 of Democrats nationally, not talking New York City, but across the country, say to Gallup they have a favorable, positive view of socialism.
I bet they do.
And that's about affordability.
I bet they do. Give me socialism. Give me everything. Just hand me stuff because I don't want to work. I don't want to work. NYC mayor poll. When is this? Oh, this is from yesterday. I don't know what victory polling is, but it looks like Mom Donnie is probably going to win. Curtis Sliwa, if Cuomo is out, is at 41. Oh, wow. Wow. That's interesting. So literally, Sliwa would actually have the advantage over. That's interesting. As it currently is, I mean, Mom Donnie easily wins, but if Cuomo dropped out and backed Sliwa, got a shot. Got a shot. But me personally, I don't really care that much, honestly. You know, I'm not about to lose sleep over it. If this is what they want to do with their city and absolutely destroy it, then so be it. Have at it. Have at it. Be my guest. Touch the stove. I'm not going to stop you. I tried to warn you, okay? Go ahead and touch the stove. It's going to burn you. I know, but what can I do, right? You know, what can I do? But it is one thing that's interesting out of this is, you know, the internal fight within the Democrat Party, right? Because now you have the AOCs, the Bernie Sanders, and the Mamdanis of the world, and the Ilhan Omars pushing back against the establishment folks, right? The Chuck Schumers, the Nancy Pelosi's, the Hakeem Jeffries, and that clash is going to be interesting to watch play out. Now, obviously, they'll never admit it. They'll never say it out loud. But there is an internal clash going on there. There's a struggle. But hey, it's their party, not mine. So I don't care what happens to it. Their party is tanking anyway. And if they want to go the socialism route, then it's really going to tank. In my humble opinion. Let's see. Don't be fooled by these numbers. That 91% chance is from a prediction market, not real votes. Well, it looks like Kaushi predicts that Mamdani's gonna win. So hey, looks like they're gonna get that Mamdani treatment. Let's see what y'all talking about. How about Urban Meyer visiting Pennsylvania? Maybe. Hey, listen. Urban Meyer can do his thing, man. Hey. Buckeye Nation, we good. Ryan Day is doing a fantastic job for now. Now, he's gotta beat that team up north. All right. Very soon. He better win this year. Otherwise, things gonna get a little rocky for him again. He said he got himself a little bit of grace by winning the championship last year, but you can't keep losing to that team, man. Especially not this year. Ohio State looks phenomenal. Looks phenomenal. Granted, we haven't really had extremely tough competition just yet. No offense to Texas, you know. But if we're being honest, they've been struggling a little bit. So it'll be interesting to hopefully Brandon Johnson and stuff. Heard about the RICO case going on in Philly? Nah, what's going on in Philly? Maybe I'll make a video on that on the second channel. By the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to the second channel, go subscribe to the second channel, baby. Here, actually, let me bring it up so y'all can see. For those that may not know, because if you didn't know, now you know. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Here is the second channel for those of you that didn't know about it. Bam. Go subscribe. It's pretty fun over there. Talk about some different things, obviously. Some of them are similar. But yeah, good times, good times. I almost went live on the other channel today. I thought about it. I thought about it. Okay. Let's go back to Philly RICO. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything pop up. What's the RICO thing in Philly? Or what, you messing with me? All the way from Germany. Appreciate you. Yes, go Buckeyes. Excuse me. Appreciate you. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Monique. Appreciate you. How you doing? You want Obama indicted? If I'm being honest, I highly doubt that's going to happen. I highly doubt that's going to happen. Obama being indicted? I don't see that one. I don't see that one. I wouldn't mind it. But if I'm being honest, I'm not. I don't see that happening. Not at all. Not by a long shot. There's the link. Huh? Let's see. Go Eagles. I don't really have an NFL team. The only NFL I really watch is for my fantasy football team. That's about it. Matter of fact, here, I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna post the link to the channel in the chat. But yes, whoever's Lori, it's extra rich. Yeah. Let's see here. Bam. All right, there you go. I pinned it in the chat so y'all can easily subscribe to the second channel so there's no confusion. Bama girl. See the video of alien ship heading our way. No one seems to talk about it. Alien ship heading our way. What? Let's see.
Work for you. It has now been 115 days since a 28-mile-long comet called 3I Atlas was first detected, flying over 100,000 miles an hour. That's the fastest speed ever recorded. And because of its unusual characteristics, the speed, the size, the composition, some experts think it could be an alien ship that is headed toward Earth as we speak. And adding to this mystery, and this is just weird, NASA is still refusing to release the photos it took of the comet 2 weeks ago when it passed by Mars, and they're blaming that on the government shutdown. We just aren't buying it. We also learned this week that NASA is planning to launch what they're calling a defense probe into space to protect Earth if necessary. This is all so bizarre.
Bro, I feel like this is fake. I'm sorry. I feel like this is fake. I feel like that's fake. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything else. It was literally just that video. Hold on, let me type something else in. Let's see. NASA alert, something strange is approaching Earth.
A possible alien origin due.
Mysterious. Wait, when was this posted? Is that this? Oh, yeah. It's from this year, August. Oh. Let's take a listen.
There's a mysterious interstellar object hurtling towards our solar system, exciting scientists across the globe. While many think it's just a comet, some theorizing a possible alien origin due to a few curious characteristics.
The peculiar thing about it is that
Zombie said, that ship is here already. It dropped off all the liberals. Oh, my goodness. Man. Well, if that's the case, come back and pick these mother lovers back up. Take them back to where you got them from.
it's moving along a trajectory that is very special.
Harvard physicist Avi Loeb has been tracking the object named 3I Atlas.
Okay, now we're getting into this critical question of, is the world prepared for contact? And I just want to throw something out. I've been a little bit suspicious that suddenly the government is throwing open the books on a lot of this stuff. What they've found, I don't know if it's misdirection, but we're starting to get a lot of chatter that, hey, there is stuff that's happening, we're acknowledging it's happening, and we don't know what it is. Do you think that our government is softening the battlefield to kind of prepare us for the possibility that this could happen?
It looks like a comet.
Nah, I'm not buying this, bro. I'm just not. I'm not. Hey, listen. If it's real, I guess we'll find out when they get here. Okay? But I'm not buying it. I'm just not. You know? I don't know. It just seems fake. Just seems fake. Made up. Not real. Scare tactic. You know? What's 33 tons? Huh? Mamas, don't let your babies grow. Don't let your babies grow up to be libtards. Hey, that's facts. That is facts. What's up, Rick? Glad you made it in. Appreciate you, Patriot. Check what link? What are you talking about? Fear is what they want us to be. Yeah, I agree. The Democrat Party is constantly fear-mongering. I mean, that's all they ever do. All they ever do with this whole shutdown. Oh my goodness, Trump's gonna kill millions of people. It's just like, come on, bro. Stop it. Hospitals are not going to turn you away if you walk into the emergency room. They're going to help anybody and everybody. So, you know, even before the election, oh my goodness, Trump's a threat to democracy. Even though we live in a constitutional republic, because in a democracy, it's just majority rules, but that's not the way it goes here. But, you know, it is what it is. Liberal whining is music to my ears. Honestly, I'm a little tired of it personally, but I hear it every day, so I'm a little different, you know? Let's see. I'm hoping Jack Ciattarelli wins in New Jersey. That could be a very close race. I'm hoping he pulls it out. I mean, I obviously want to see Winsome win in Virginia as well, but if I'm being honest, I doubt she's going to pull that win off in Virginia. Matter of fact, let me see. I want to see what's the latest polls looking like. Yeah, that's a bad poll. What in the world? Let's see here. Yeah, see, I don't even see any recent polls. Is that based on Kalshi? Let's see what the prediction markets say. Politics. Is that one on here? I don't see it. It may not be. Oh, Virginia governor winner. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, that's bad. Now, obviously, this isn't an actual poll. This is just people betting on who they think is going to come out on top. But yeah, that's ugly. 94% for Abigail Spanberger, which is absolutely crazy because she is trash. She's horrible. Horrible. You know, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up, because I know everybody didn't watch that video I uploaded. I want to see if I can pull up their debate that they had for governor of Virginia. Bro, Abigail was so terrible. The Democrat was so terrible. She was so bad, her debate performance went viral. Like, that's how bad she was. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's one clip. She does like the typical, ooh, I'm going to answer the question while not actually answering the question that you asked me. Democrat thing that Democrats always do. You ask a Democrat a straight up question, like a yes or a no, and they'll give you like this whole soliloquy on a bunch of nothing that didn't actually answer the question. Then you'll ask them again and they'll do it all over again. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But that's what she does on a debate stage. And a lot of people saw it. Like, they were commenting and pointing it out. So I'm shocked that she's up in the polls right now.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger. I didn't hear an answer there on the endorsement issue, so I want to just make sure. Will you continue to endorse Jay Jones to be the next Attorney General of Virginia? And were you aware of these text messages before they released? You have 30 seconds.
In fact, it appears that it was those who released the text messages and held them for years. So the public was unaware who had knowledge of these text messages for many years.
What did you do about it?
I learned of these text messages the day that they came out, and I denounced them as soon as I learned of them.
She denounces murder.
And importantly, at this point, as we move forward, the voters now have this information that was withheld for them.
You're running to
presumably for
Ms.
political reasons. But the voters now have the information, and it is up to voters to make an individual choice based on this information.
Ms. Spanberger, I understand what you're saying about the voters, but for you yourself, do you still continue to endorse Jay Jones? 15 seconds, yes or no?
We are all running our individual races. I believe my opponent has said that about her lieutenant governor nominee.
Ms. Earl Sayers,
and it's up to every person to make their own decision. I am running my race to serve Virginia, and that is what I intend to do.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger. We just want to clarify, what you're saying is that as of now, you still endorse Jay Jones as Attorney General.
I'm saying as of now, it's up to every voter to make their own individual decision. I am running for governor. I am accountable for the words that I say, for the acts that I take, for the policies that I have put out.
Thank you.
I am responsible for the policies I put out and the work I will endeavor to do tirelessly for the people of Virginia.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger.
Oh man, oh brother, oh Goodness gracious. You know, all you can do at this point is just laugh at that kind of stuff, bro, because otherwise you just drive yourself crazy. Like, bro, Democrats make me so sick. And you know your policies and your beliefs are absolutely garbage when you can't stand on them in the middle of a debate. You can't stand on it. Stand on the fact that you want to continue to endorse Jay Jones. Stand on it. Why can't you? Because you know it's trash. They play this silly game like, oh no, I'm not going to answer no questions, or no, I'm not going to debate. I don't want to debate a fascist, a Nazi, a dictator. I don't want to stand on a debate stage with that type of person. Like, come on, bro, stop it, stop it. You know your ideas and your policies don't stand up to scrutiny, so you don't want to stand on it. Oh my gosh, the fact that we live amongst people that will still go up and cast a vote for that woman is absolutely mind-boggling. We don't have to agree on everything because we're not. I once read a quote, and it stuck with me to this day. It said, if everybody in a room agrees, then someone is lying. We don't have to agree. We're all individuals. We all have different backgrounds, came from different places, different upbringings, the whole nine. But to vote for a woman like that is crazy. 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 Vote for a Democrat, whatever. Not my cup of tea, but do your thing. But a one like that is just mind-boggling to me. Absolutely mind-boggling. It's crazy. But that's what the Democrat Party is today. That's where it is. I mean, their star of the show is Gavin Newsom, the guy who absolutely destroyed what once was a beautiful state with wonderful cities. Absolutely destroyed it. And if I remember correctly, the state of California had a budget surplus. Hold on, let me bring this up. Let me see. If I remember correctly, the state of California, before Gavin Newsom became governor, had a budget surplus. And now, of course, because Democrats took over, they're at a major budget deficit. How in the hell do you do that? And that's the guy that they want to be their nominee to run for president. Crazy. Crazy. You look at all these Democrat-run cities, and what's one thing that they all have in common? Or at least most of them. Well, I guess they have a few things in common. Crime-ridden, and their budgets are absolutely messed up. I was about to curse, but they've absolutely blown their budget. Blown it. In every single case. It's crazy. Mind-boggling, man. Mind-boggling. First time I've ever caught you live, my friend. Have a beautiful day. I appreciate you, Vicky. Thank you. You as well. You as well. Crime and poverty. Yeah. Crime and poverty. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that's part of the Democrat plan. Keep people in poverty. So you can always pretend to be their savior. That's what I think personally. But y'all can let me know what you think it. Oh, man. Crazy world we live in. Crazy world we live in. People are lining up to vote for that woman. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Oh. Let's see. Let's check in on this New Jersey. New Jersey race. See what we got going on. See what we got going on. I'm not seeing any polls on this though. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see here. Listen, did not include Democrats. Okay, well, this is some interesting news. So right now, well, as of 5 days ago, we were down 146,000 votes. But, because there's always the but, right? We lead in mail-in return rates, which is great. It's fantastic. And obviously, more Republicans tend to vote in person rather than by mail. So you typically are going to see a Democrat lead. If the Democrat didn't have a lead at this point, you would know they're cooked. So yeah, that's quite interesting. I think Jack seriously has a shot to become governor. I think he seriously has a shot. I hope he pulls it off. It's going to be close, but I hope he pulls it off. Winsome, on the other hand, which is crazy that I even have to say that. Winsome isn't going to beat, or possibly isn't going to beat, that woman who couldn't answer a simple question. She was asked the same question like 3 or 4 times. Oh my goodness. Oh. Crazy world we living in, y'all. Crazy world we living in. As a matter of fact, I dropped a short. Let me see. Do I still have it? Oh yeah, here we go.
People came out for the no. CNN says 7 million people came out for the No King's Day protests. Knowing the media, I'd say the number's probably half that, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. This is who you've been arguing with, people. 2.12% of the population. Amazing how it's pretty much the national average for mental health. If my math is mathin', for every 100 citizens, 2.12 of them are batshit crazy. The entire country has been gripped in chaos for the last decade because of 2.12% of the population. Their voice is only magnified by social media and mainstream media.
Facts.
If these platforms weren't so biased, we wouldn't even notice them. It's not even a voice at this point. It's just noise. 77 million people voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah.
7 million protested against him. I'm kind of tired of winning at this point. Who else?
Nah, I ain't tired of winning. Not by a long shot. I want to do some more winning. You know, I want to do a lot more winning. I am not tired of winning. I want to keep winning. I want to win so much that the Democrat Party absolutely, completely reforms what it currently is to a party that we could genuinely support at some point in time, possibly, because that's the way that I think it should be. You know, when you have two strong parties, that's only going to be great for America as a whole. Right now, the Democrat Party is absolutely garbage. Absolutely garbage. Terrible. Terrible. And the fact that they're doubling down on some of this stuff is just mind-boggling to me. It's just I used to give the Democrat Party credit because, you know, I felt like some of the things that they were doing were genuinely smart. But now I'm just like, what in the world? Not smart as in, you know, I would vote for these guys, but like, for example, repeating the same things. That was genuinely smart when they first did it because it stuck in people's heads. You know how many Democrats walk around saying we live in a democracy when in reality we don't? Why do you think they do it? Because they heard their party, the people that they voted for, repeating those same lines over and over. Democracy, democracy, democracy. We live in a constitutional republic. But seems like every Democrat voter has completely forgotten that. They all think we live in a democracy. I think that's smart. I don't like it. I think it's pretty evil, right? But it is smart. It was a great strategy. It's stuck in people's brains. But now I sit back and I watch them and I'm just like, bro, what in the hell are you thinking? Like, this doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. This whole government shutdown thing, what are you doing? Like, you're not going to win this one. Unless there's something I'm missing, like, where do you benefit from this? Now, obviously, we could talk about Chuck Schumer and him wanting to save face because he received a lot of backlash the first time that he went along with the continuing resolution, the CR. But even still, like, really? Like, just that, like that? Like, so what do you think is going to happen when they eventually cave and they just go along with the continuing resolution anyway. You think their base is just gonna, oh, thank you. Like, no, you're still gonna get shit. As a matter of fact, you're probably gonna get even more. Because now you made them suffer for a period of time, and they're gonna feel like you did it for nothing because you just gave in. So now you just made it worse. Like, you put yourself in a catch-22. You lose and you lose. I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense. I'm completely lost. I am completely lost. Hey, appreciate you, Joshua. Thank you. Thank you for the dono. Oh, man. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. They stuck on stupid. That's facts. They are completely lost in the stupid sauce. That is for sure. That is for sure. I genuinely don't understand it. I don't understand it. Let's see what you're talking about. Watching the Dems trying to think is hurting to my head. Ouch. Slippery slope to nowhere. Yeah, facts. Facts. They say 100% opposite of the truth. Yeah. Democrats, I mean, they just blatantly lie. Blatantly lie. And just make stuff up. Oh, y'all remember, hold on, let me see. Middle of, let me see, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find this clip.
That many women have made to your...
No, that's not it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Y'all remember all the Democrats were repeating this, including Kamala?
16 Nobel laureates have described his economic plan as something that would increase inflation and by the middle of next year would invite a recession. An agenda that includes tariffs to the point that the average working person will spend 20% more on everyday necessities. His plan would increase inflation and invite a recession by the middle of next year.
And his plan would reignite inflation and send us into a recession by the middle of next year.
Tariffs that, as I predicted, are clearly inviting a recession. 16
demons. Absolute demons. Evil. She just pulled that shit out of her ass. Excuse my language, but stuff like that just annoys me. It's the same thing that Bernie Sanders and Democrats are doing now. Trump's gonna kill millions of people. Like, shut up. Stop it. No, he's not. You're fear-mongering and just making stuff up. Making it up. Oh, he's gonna cause a recession by the middle of the next year. Last time I checked, we're past the middle of what would have been the next year. You know, it's like when they said what they say, 150 former whatever signed off on the laptop being fake. Y'all remember that? What was it exactly? Did they say like 150 or 100 former something signed off that the laptop was fake? What was it? 51 former. They all signed off that the laptop was fake. You cannot make this stuff up, bro. The Democrat Party. The Democrat Party just blatantly lie to people, bro. Just blatantly lie. Listen, I understand politicians are going to lie. We get that. But the Democrat Party has taken that to a whole new level, bro. A whole new level. Like, you can't make this stuff up, man. Oh, my goodness. And it's some of like the dumbest lies, too. It's just like, bro, really? That's what you decided to run with? You could have come up with something better than that, at least. Golly. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. And they always say, you know, they. That's what they say. You know, it's some other people that, you know, signed off on this thing or claimed that this thing was gonna happen because of Trump. And none of it ever happened. So it's just like, move on to the next thing. They were all talking about Trump's gonna start war. Oh, let me see. Hold on. They were all talking about Trump's going to start World War III. World War III. Oh my goodness, Trump's going to start World War III. Let's see. I know there's a compilation video. I can't find it though, of course. Of course I won't be able to find it when I need it. Why would it be that easy, huh? Yeah, no, I'm not going to find it. Let's see here.
Saying last night.
No, that's not it. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to find it. But they were all saying it. Like every Democrat imaginable, mainstream media, the whole nine. Trump's going to start World War III. Oh my goodness. They did the same thing with tariffs. Oh my goodness, Trump's going to destroy the economy with his stupid tariffs. And then as soon as the thing that they claim doesn't happen, they just move on to another thing. Oh my goodness, Trump's making all the black and brown people disappear. It's just endless with these folks. I'm so sick of these mother lovers, man. Boy, I tell you, it is just constant. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Man. Anyway, what y'all talking about? Watching from England. Appreciate you, Mark. Appreciate you. Shout out to England. Shout out to England. Hopefully y'all can get your countries over there back in shape, because it don't look like Europe is doing too well right now. Y'all electing some questionable characters. That's for sure. Although I did see Japan. I believe it was Japan. Jeez. I think it was Japan. Let's see here. Yeah. Japan just elected what a lot of people say is the Japanese Trump. So that's exciting. Congratulations to Japan, man. Congrats. If she like Trump, you got a good one. You got a good one. Okay. Rich, are the Democrats really going to do this clown show the entire 4 years? Absolutely. Like I said, man, absolutely. And all I could do is just laugh, because otherwise I'm going to just get annoyed, you know? Absolutely. They're going to do this little show for all 4 years. Listen, I'm about to get off here shortly, but my prediction, and I've said this before, my prediction is that the Democrat Party will not change until after the 2028 election. That is when you will see the Democrat Party begin to change. And when I say change, I mean a major change. Major change. Because, I mean, there's a multitude of reasons that we can get into, you know. But one of the things is, obviously, if we win the midterms, which I expect that we will. Now, obviously, we are pretty far out from the midterms, so it's a whole lot of time in between. But the way things are looking, I don't see us losing in the midterms. I see us actually expanding our lead during the midterms. But then come 2028, when they throw out Gavin Newsom, of course, and maybe AOC as vice or pothole Pete Buttigieg, and they lose to JD Vance and Marco Rubio or JD Vance and I don't know, whoever, right? That's going to be the wake-up call. That's going to be the wake-up call, at least to some in the Democrat Party. There's going to be probably about a 20%, maybe. There's going to be a segment. I don't know how much, how big. There's going to be a segment of the Democrat Party that is going to be stuck in their ways. They're not going to want to change. They're going to want to keep doing the same things that they've always done, keep pushing the same type of policies that they've always tried to push. And then the rest of them are going to realize, yo, we can't win this way. And the party's going to split. The party's going to split. I mean, we're seeing it kind of right now, the internal fighting between the establishment and the AOCs of the world. We're already seeing it. Hey, appreciate the donos. First time catching you live. Appreciate the content, brother. Keep cooking. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you. Q Executive. Greatly appreciate you. Gerontina Tech. I'm probably butchering that. What do you think about food stamps potentially running out of money due to the shutdown? I worry about that. Yeah, it's probably going to happen. Unfortunately. But who's to blame for that one? Democrats. Democrats have the ability to sign a clean CR, a clean continuing resolution, which they did 11 or 13 times under the Biden and Kamala Harris administration. So for them to now say, oh no, we don't want to sign a continuing resolution, is absolutely crazy to me. And their excuse is, some of the things are expiring. I believe the ACA subsidies are expiring, but the Democrats, matter of fact, because John Fetterman actually called his own party out. Democrats wrote it to expire. Hold on. They did this on purpose. Let me pull this up.
That we would like to extend the ACA tax credits because, of course, I voted for health care. The second vote is about making sure I think it's a sad event.
I don't think this is
if we shut our government down. Like our nation.
No, that's not it. It was like if I remember right, it was a sit down conversation where he called out. Oh, it was the I think it was on News Nation where he called out his own party. Where was it? I think I showed you guys the clip.
For the country, then you go after them, right?
Yeah, well, it's like that's why shutting the government is really what the Democratic Party wants to do. And I follow country, then party, and it's the wrong thing for the country in a period of chaos. I refuse to vote to shut our government down. I absolutely would love to have. I would love to have a conversation about extending the tax credits for health care. Absolutely. But I would remind everybody, too, this was designed by the Democratic Party to expire at the end of the year. This is not something taken by the Republicans. They were designed to expire.
Bingo. The lone person in the Democrat Party that's actually telling the truth. His party intentionally wrote it so that they expire. And now they're, oh no, we want to fight for this. We want to fight for that. Bullshit. You wrote it so that it expired. You could have wrote it so that it kept going and it didn't expire. But you wanted to do that so that you could create some type of fight and make it seem like you're some white knight saviors coming to save the people. Like they play these silly games and it really annoys me. But hold on, let me get to this other super chat. Where we at? Czar, appreciate you. I don't know if this was spoke about before I joined the chat. Did you hear of the pitiful mayor of Chicago calling for boycotts across America? Nah, I didn't hear about that. But I'm not surprised. Mayor Brandon Johnson, bro, he's absolutely garbage. Terrible. What wasn't he like some teacher or something, like a principal before he became mayor? What was Mayor Brandon? Goodness gracious, Johnson. Hold on. Vance Trump 2028. That'll be wild. You know, liberals would absolutely lose their mind. Absolutely lose their mind. Before becoming the 50-something mayor, Brandon Johnson had a multifaceted career rooted in education. Yeah, excuse me. He was a school teacher up until 2018, and then he was a Cook County commissioner. That's who the city of Chicago elected. Basically a teacher. To run the entire city. And, hey, not surprised how that one's gone, right? Hey, but I greatly appreciate all of y'all that sent in donos. Thank you. Thank you. Greatly appreciate y'all. So Donald could be vice president? Yes. Donald Trump can be vice president. I doubt he would want to be, though, if I'm being honest. I think it would be funny and fun, right? We get Uncle Trump, right, for another 40 years, but I highly doubt he would do it. I highly doubt he would do it. JC, Subdoc, what's your opinion of Somalians and Arabs holding mayoral positions in Minneapolis, New York, and Michigan? This must be by design. Yeah, I have heard about the whole Minneapolis and all of the is it the Somalians up there? Is that what it is? Because that's where Ilhan is from. Ilhan Omar is from the Minneapolis area, if I remember correctly. But yeah, man, listen. The way that I see it, because we have a lot of politicians that have dual citizenship, right? Like Ilhan Omar, for example, is one of them. I don't think you should be able to hold public office and have dual citizenship. Either renounce your other citizenship or you're not elected to office. It's the way that I see it. But maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Jarentina, the 12th Amendment says Trump can't be VP. Does it really? You might be right. I might be mistaken. I ain't perfect, okay? I ain't perfect. Let's see here. He can become good. I saw somebody had said that I don't remember who the hell it was. I don't remember where it was, but somebody had said that Trump should become governor of California. Oh man. That would be hilarious. That would be absolutely hilarious. We do need some new governors in some of these states. Boy, I tell you, man. I would love to see a Republican win in California, but, doubt that's going to happen. And I don't get it, man. I don't get it. These people keep voting for the same folks that have allowed their states and their cities to turn into utter shitholes. I mean, literally, there's a map that shows where all of the poop is on the street in San Francisco. That is absolutely wild. Your city is so terrible, so disgusting. There's so much human feces on the sidewalk in the streets that somebody made an app that shows folks where all the poop is. That is absolutely wild. That is absolutely wild. But yeah, the 12th Amendment says that to be VP, you have to be eligible for presidency. Yeah, he can't be VP. He can't be VP. Got one hell of a windy, rainy today. Hey, sometimes those rainy days be nice, man. You know, I'm not a fan of naps. I don't take too many naps. Like, I got to be real tired, but you know, going to sleep to some rain, hey. Thanks for all you do, Doc. Hey, I appreciate you, William. Thank you. Thank you. How long have I been live? Let's see. Oh, an hour. Okay. Yes, sir. Actually, let me check. Check something out real quick. Okay, cool. All right. Jamaica is evacuated. Why? What's going on in Jamaica? Hey, I appreciate you, Big Rig. First time seeing me live. Yeah, a lot of y'all have said that because I don't go live too often, but I definitely want to do it more for sure. Oh, there's a hurricane. Oh, jeez, that's never good. Yes, Arnold Schwartz did run as a Republican and win in California. That is true. But we need another Republican to run and win again in California. Doc got me through many nights. I love the ice raid videos. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, JC. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hurricane season. There was tornadoes? Those are scary. Very scary. Not messing with those. All right. I'm going to get off of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all stopping in. Chilling with your boy for a little while. Maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. I make no promises, though, okay? I make no promises. But maybe we'll do this again tomorrow. All right? Y'all stay safe out there. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, okay? Vote no on Prop 50. Absolutely. If you live in California, vote no on Prop 50. Absolutely. Absolutely. Take care, y'all. Stay safe. All right?